So last night I did not get barely any sleep because I was too excited for today. My husband and I are going to Canada for the first time, and it's going to take us about 4.5 hours, and we're driving across the border. So yeah, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm gonna get some coffee and it's gonna be okay. Husband is getting gas. Oh, they're getting gas in the truck. So we were on the way, but now we are back at the house because Lee realized he left his Ray-Ban Metas. So we're gonna see how this footage goes with the glasses and combination of the phone. It's so sunny right here in how he parked. So we stopped at a gas station to get Zens, which are nicotine pouches. Apparently they do not sell them in Canada, but we're allowed to take them across as long as we declare them. We don't fully know what that entails on declaring, but we will be doing that because last time we went to Puerto Rico, he was not able to get Zens there because they don't sell them there either, and he was just like a little bit on edge near the end of the trip. So glad that we can take them, and we're gonna be taking them this time.
Okay, got my Zens ready to go to Canada. Learned when we went to Puerto Rico, you cannot get Zens in Puerto Rico. So if you're traveling somewhere and you like Zens, go get them before you leave.
On our way to Canada to see Niagara Falls, but right before we crossed over the border, Lee surprised me with a stop in Buffalo, New York. He had planned for us to go to an exhibit at the Buffalo AKG Art Museum, and honestly, around 2.5 hours into a drive, I started to get restless. So I love little stops like this. It really just breaks up the trip and makes the trip feel more thoughtful.
See you in a minute.
Yes, sir.
We went into one of Yayoi Kuzuma's infinity mirror rooms at Buffalo AKG. They closed the door and give you a few minutes inside by yourself, and it literally looked like an endless field of mushrooms. It was so surreal. This was one of our favorites.
Thank you.
This was Yayoi Kusuma's pumpkin room. Bright orange, black dots, one giant pumpkin in the center. We love this one too. This piece in particular was made by Pia Ark. She made it in 1996, and it's meant to make you feel uncomfortable. It explores Greenland's colonial history and how bodies were observed and controlled. I just felt like this one deserved a little context. Of course, the artwork was incredible, but the building itself also felt like a work of art too. The architecture and the light just made the whole place feel intentional. This one was probably one of my favorites. Just the way that it glittered in person was super cool. The video honestly does not do it justice. It was just so colorful and vibrant, almost cartoon-like. Everything just felt really pieced together in a way that was so creative. This one I didn't particularly care for. It definitely did its job by making me feel uncomfortable.
We just left Buffalo AKG Art Museum. Now we are going into Canada. Are you excited?
You can't, but you gotta be a little bit.
Are you nervous?
But I mean, there is a.
I'm a little nervous.
And I don't.
There's only one.
Hello.
Are you gonna pay cash or card?
Cash.
Money.
Okay, my money, that works. How much is it?
6 American, 850 Canadian.
I don't know.
Stop every.
Oh yeah, it's not here.
How there
Hello.
you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Lower your back window.
Yes, sir.
Where do you guys live?
Pennsylvania.
Is your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
What's the purpose of your trip?
Visit in Niagara Falls.
How long are you guys here for?
Sunday.
Where are you staying?
It's Clifton Hills, some kind of like,
It's Airbnb.
it's Airbnb.
You guys going back to the U.S.?
Sunday morning.
You guys meeting anyone here?
No, sir.
Any alcohol, tobacco, cannabis?
I have tobacco, Zens.
Just personal amount?
Yeah.
Any firearms or weapons?
No, sir.
You guys own firearms?
No, sir.
Woo! We passed the test. We made it. We're officially in Canada. Why? It's a nice room. So this is a boutique hotel. I don't know if it's Canary, I'm not sure, probably Canary. And it is pretty spacious. We got it for 2 nights for $364, so not too bad. And they upgraded us when they checked us in. It was 32 yesterday in Pennsylvania where we live. And last we just checked, it was 8 degrees. I'm going to leave.
So we got $500. The total coming into Canada is like $8. We stopped and spent at Starbucks and had breakfast and things like that. But we got pretty much $400 and some to get us through 2 days. I think we'll be okay. You got the Zens. They do ask about them. As long as you ain't bringing enough to share, then you're okay.
That's the bedroom view right out the window. We literally just crossed the border, drove about 5 minutes, and that's where this hotel is.
Driving through Clifton Hills, the snow piled up along the curbsides were massive. We learned pretty quickly that the smaller back roads weren't plowed as well, so I'm glad we were in a four-wheel drive truck. But when you see the dump trucks hauling off snow on the main roads, you realize just how much they're managing.
The dollar store of Canada, Dollarama. They actually have shot glasses.
We were driving through Clifton Hills on our way to get on the Skywheel overlooking the falls. We specifically wanted to go at night because they light up the falls, so we were super curious to see that. Everything in Clifton Hills was so vibrant and colorful. There was even a section that gave subtle steampunk vibes right here.
And parking here is $12 per 30 minutes. Okay, so this phone hasn't updated, but it was 6 degrees, but it felt like minus 12, and it is brutal. We had to walk like up a hill and like completely out of breath because the air is just so dry. So we're about to check on here, getting on the Skywheel, but it is cold. It's so cool.
Skywheel. For your safety, please remain seated and do not lean against the gondola doors. For your convenience, we've provided 4 illuminated control buttons in the ceiling. The red button
There's the Beetle over there. Oops, it's kind of freaky. The falls over there. They are lit up at night.
northerly direction. Casino Niagara is located across from the Rainbow Bridge, which joins Canada and the United States.
Okay, we just got off the ride. They were supposed to do 3 rounds, but they gave us an extra one, probably because it's so cold. But
Plus, we were the only ones on it. So.
yeah, we were literally the only ones on it too. So, did you like it, babe?
Definitely recommend. Nighttime, it's a little hazy because of the cold water, I guess.
And the inside kind of fogged up a little bit. If the windows were a little bit cleaner, we probably could have got a better shot. Definitely though, when you come, there's so many things to do indoors at Ripley's, believe it or not. They even had like indoor zip lining. They have a really cool like rainforest cafe. Tons of like arcades and stuff like that. So there's definitely plenty to do. All the outdoor stuff is closed. So there's literally like barely anybody here. So we prefer to come during off season because of that. I'd rather be able to experience things and not have to wait in horrendous lines. Here's another little arcade. Looks like a candy shop. Got Big Top over here. Toy store down there. Applebee's, plenty of places to eat. Blasters, interactive dark ride. That's cool. Haunted house, not sure what that is, but that looks neat. Casino. It's all sounds like the whole street sounds like you're inside of the arcade too, which is pretty cool. Like all the speakers outside. It sounds so cool. Okay, we got Pete's Pizza. Can't wait to try that.
Alright, so Pete's Pizza, we liked it because of our name of our cat. But on a scale of 1 to 5, I would probably give it like a 3-2.
It didn't have very much flavor.
Cheese is okay, crust was crispy, but the sauce had no flavor.
Yeah,
you taste pepperoni the whole time, if you get pepperoni.
You definitely probably wouldn't go again. The competitor we were gonna get from was Pizza Bros. They had a little bit higher of a review, but
and they said their sauce was good.
Yeah.
So check them out.
Check them out.
We gotta go home. Shut down all the roads in Pennsylvania because of the snowstorm. So we'll go to the observation tower here at Niagara Falls. And then we're going back to Pennsylvania.
Okay, we are walking out. Supposed to be a high of 2 today. We'll see. We're still going into observation deck because we paid for that on the Needle. But we're gonna go to that and then we're gonna start heading home. I guess they're shutting down roads in like everything in Pennsylvania, so it's a little alarming. It's not that bad though. I thought it would be way colder out here. Last night it was high 5 and it really hurt, but it's okay right now. My hotel. Look at that tall it is. I wonder if we can take the coffee up there. Like, we don't have to come here at a certain time, right?
You go to Starbucks?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Taste some backlash.
Huh?
I can taste some backlash.
Are you? What? Oh, you want yours?
Too bad of a job. Up and down. Got ups and downs.
Okay, now we get to go see those fun.
See over here. And last thing with the package, this photo albums are 50% off right now.
We had to get the photos. The photos were cute. You sure you don't want to get stranded here? Could take a few more days.
That is reporting this that everybody refers to. When did we start mass immigrating people from Somalia into this country?
Pardon me?
You should do the next.
Oh, visit Niagara Falls.
Okay, we know how much is going on in Somalia. So every airport.
Okay, thank you.
Of
Special international travelers.
But they also have another group.
Hey guys, it's Lee, it's Megan. We're just wanting to touch base on how our trip went to Niagara Falls.
In Buffalo, New York.
First thing, the travel, super easy. If we're from the Pittsburgh area, it took us like maybe 4 hours and 30 minutes or so. So pretty much the Northeast, it ain't too far of a drive. Going across to the border is super easy. As long as you have your passports and everything, you shouldn't really have any issues going into Canada. The roads are the same, traffic signs, so on and so on. As for the currency, We had cash. We also had cards. It was actually much easier if you would just probably use your debit card or your credit card. Unless you do want to experience using Canadian currency, which is kind of interesting. It's fun. You never know how much change you're actually going to get back. Unless you actually look
But we
into
were
it.
told that you should probably alert your bank if you're traveling out of the country. So did we use our card at all?
Yeah.
We did? Oh, and it was fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was fine. Yeah. But just something to keep in mind. Would I go again off season? Probably not in January. Maybe a little bit warmer for me. I mean, there was no lines, barely any people out because of the snow and such. But I mean, it was a nice experience. I would definitely go again. I don't know that I would go in January again.
It was super cold that weekend. We was actually having a snowstorm that weekend, so it was cold here, it was cold there, so it was kind of just like a cold front. But typically it goes back up into the 30s, maybe highs in the 20s. So that would be better than what it was for that weekend. But
if I were to do it again, though, during that time, I would have booked a lot more indoor activities in Clifton Hills. Like, they had indoor zip lining, which was really cool. A lot of indoor arcades. We did the sky wheel, which what is it, a cabin? What do you call those things?
It's like a closed cab.
It was heated. It wasn't too bad once you're in there, but that wind chill was just really, really cold. Yeah, I would have probably booked a lot more indoor activities. Clifton Hills was really cool to walk through. Everything is just light and vibrant, and I probably would have booked Ripley's Believe It or Not and the indoor zip lining. Would do dinner at that Rainforest Cafe because it was really, really cool too. So those would be my suggestions. The falls are really cool to see at night, and especially when they light up the falls. But the glass in the sky wheel was kind of foggy. Do you have any, would you go again during that time?
Yeah.
He's a little bit more tolerant to the cold too. So.
I would go again. It's unfortunate we didn't get to stay for the full weekend because there was a winter storm that was coming. So we really didn't get to experience.
Definitely stay longer.
But two or probably 3 days would be a perfect trip just for a weekend or something. But like I said, we was there for one day and we had to go back the next day. So it was fun.
So this is our first video. If you like it, like and subscribe. And hopefully we will have some more soon.